In this video, we're going to show the 3 exercises to strengthen your legs and improve blood circulation for people over 50. So if you're looking for great exercises that will both strengthen your legs and boost your circulation at the same time, stay tuned. The 3 exercises I'm going to show you today will do exactly that. Here are 5 excellent moves to help you strengthen your legs and improve blood flow simultaneously. First exercise, split stance squat. The first exercise we'll cover today is called the split stance squat or wide stance squat. I love this move because it really works your legs and gets the blood flowing down to your extremities and back up to your heart. It's very easy to do, and all you need is a chair for support. I've placed the chair against a wall to make sure it stays stable. What you do is put one leg forward and the other back, creating a split stance. The front leg bends as you lower yourself, while the back leg straightens and comes close to the floor. It's important to keep your torso upright and make sure the front knee doesn't go past your toes. This exercise effectively targets your lower body, helping to strengthen the quadriceps, glutes, and hamstrings. Plus, by increasing blood flow, it helps improve circulation. This exercise can be a bit challenging at first, especially if you have mobility issues or sensitive joints. If you feel any pain, stop immediately and consult a physical therapist for further guidance. Second exercise, supported calf raises. The second exercise is the supported calf raise. This move is excellent for boosting circulation in your legs, especially your calves, and also helps strengthen the muscles in the lower legs. All you need to do is hold onto a chair or wall for balance and raise up onto your toes. To begin, stand with your feet shoulder width apart and lift your heels so you're up on your toes. Hold for a few seconds, then lower slowly. This simple move is great for activating blood flow in your legs. You can do multiple repetitions, increasing intensity over time as your strength and endurance improve. Remember that breathing is important during exercise, so be sure to breathe in a controlled manner as you lift and lower. Third exercise, dynamic march in place. The third exercise we'll cover is the dynamic march in place. This move is fantastic for improving balance, mobility, and stimulating blood circulation. To perform it, simply stand up, lift one leg at a time, and mimic walking, but stay in one spot. As you lift your legs, raise your knees to hip height, then lower them with control. This will engage your leg muscles while improving circulation and blood flow. To make it more challenging, you can add ankle weights or hold a pair of dumbbells as you march. Over time, you'll notice significant gains in strength and mobility, as well as improved circulation. Before starting these exercises, it's important to be aware of your fitness level. If you experience any discomfort or pain during the movements, don't hesitate to stop and seek professional guidance. Regular practice of these exercises will not only help strengthen your legs, but also improve circulation and overall health. Additionally, remember to warm up properly before any workout. This helps prevent injuries and enhances performance. If possible, try to incorporate these exercises into your daily routine. With consistency, you'll see a marked improvement in leg strength, circulation, and quality of life. Body transformation is a journey that can be done smartly and safely. With the right approach, it's possible to achieve great results without risking your health. I invite you to join our community, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss any content, and most importantly, share in the comments which of these areas you feel you need to work on the most. Is it strength, stability, balance, or that little back pain that's been bothering you for a while? True transformation begins when we learn to listen to our bodies and understand the areas that need more attention. It's not just about doing exercises, but about performing them effectively and safely, respecting our limits, and prioritizing our health. Every step taken intelligently leads to steady, safe progress. I really want to hear your stories, so I can tailor future videos to what you truly need. The transformation journey is unique for each person, and everyone's challenges deserve recognition. Let's grow together and share our progress. Now place both hands on the chair as shown here and step one leg back, with only your toes touching the floor, while your other foot stays flat on the ground. You want your body weight distributed between both legs, with your hands simply resting. The exercise is super simple. We'll just lower as if you're doing a squat, then come back up. There's no need to go all the way down. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. You don't have to touch your knee to the floor. Lowering about 3 or 4 centimeters and then coming back up is enough. But if you can go a bit lower, feel free to do so. It will help pump more blood and fatigue your legs faster. The goal of today's video is to get the blood flowing while simultaneously fatiguing your legs. That's why we'll perform the movement continuously, without pauses. The aim is to keep the motion constant to ensure you reap the maximum benefits. That's exactly what I'd like you to do at home. Once you feel fatigue in one leg, pause for a moment, take a breath, and resume the movement with the other leg, alternating between the two. This will allow you to work both legs evenly, ensuring the exercise is effective for strengthening and improving blood circulation. This type of exercise, though simple, is extremely effective for strengthening the legs, enhancing mobility, and increasing blood flow. By repeating the movement continuously, your body becomes accustomed to the effort, which improves muscular endurance and helps prevent circulatory issues common with aging. Moreover, since the exercise doesn't involve large, complex movements, it's accessible to almost anyone. Even those with mobility limitations or joint issues can adapt the exercise and achieve great results. The secret lies in maintaining regularity and consistency. Another important point is posture. As mentioned, when doing the exercise, your body should be balanced between both legs, with your hands resting on the chair for extra stability. This will help prevent falls and ensure you perform the movement in a controlled manner. Focusing on control and stability during the exercise not only increases its effectiveness, but also ensures you practice safely. If you're not yet in the habit of exercising regularly, start slowly and increase intensity as your body adapts. Listen to your body, respect your limits, and over time you'll see the benefits in both leg strength and circulation. With practice, you'll also notice less joint discomfort and an overall sense of well-being. So remember, the key to success with these exercises is consistency. Try to perform these movements regularly and don't rush to achieve perfection. With patience and dedication, results will come, and you'll feel stronger, more stable, and with better circulation. Now switch sides and repeat on the other side. Try to do the same number of repetitions as you did on the first side. After that, rest for 1 to 2 minutes and repeat the exercise 3 times. Then we can move on to the next exercise. The second exercise we're going to do here to help you improve your strength and blood circulation is the wall squat using a foam roller. These rollers are wonderful tools to have at home, and you can buy them online at very affordable prices. Basically, they're made of densely compressed foam in a cylindrical shape. For this exercise, we'll place the foam roller against the wall and then lean your back against it. You can do this exercise without a foam roller, but it works much better if you have one. If you don't have a foam roller, an alternative would be to use a Pilates ball or an exercise ball, also known as a stability ball. You can place any of these items against your back as well. To perform the exercise, start with your feet hip-width apart. Place the foam roller against your lower back as shown, and now all you need to do is squat down and then come back up in a controlled manner. The movement is simple but very effective for improving leg strength and increasing blood flow. When you do the squat, the foam roller will provide extra support to your back, helping you maintain proper posture. This is important to ensure you don't overload your lower back. As you lower into the squat, try to keep your back straight and your knees aligned with your feet. Don't let your knees go past your toes. They should move forward only in line with the direction of your feet. This exercise helps strengthen the lower body, especially the quadriceps, glutes, and hamstrings. In addition, using the foam roller engages your core muscles, abdominal and lower back region, more effectively, helping to improve posture and stability. Blood circulation is also stimulated, which is crucial for muscle recovery and increased endurance. Although this exercise is simple, it provides an excellent workout for your legs and your whole body. Furthermore, when performed in a controlled way, it can help improve flexibility and joint mobility. Since you'll be performing the squats repeatedly with the foam roller, joint pressure will be reduced, making the exercise more accessible for people over 50 or those with movement limitations. If you don't have a foam roller, you can use other household items as alternatives, such as a rolled-up towel or a firm cushion. Although the foam roller is the most effective option, these alternatives can also provide support and ensure the exercise is done safely. The important thing is that you focus on proper posture and execution of the movement. This type of exercise can be done safely at home, and best of all, it doesn't require expensive equipment. By practicing regularly, you'll notice improvements in strength, stability, and blood flow in your legs and core, which will directly reflect on your overall well-being. If you're a beginner, start with a lower number of repetitions and increase as your endurance improves. Perform the exercise continuously without rushing, and pay attention to your form throughout the movement. Also, maintain controlled breathing. Inhale as you lower and exhale as you rise. This will help you sustain energy and ensure you perform the exercise effectively and safely. On that note, tell me in the comments, did you already do these chair-supported squats in your routine? Did you notice any difference when you added the foam roller behind your back during the exercise? Your feedback is essential for us to evolve together. I read every comment and use your responses to plan upcoming videos, always focusing on helping you gain more strength, balance, and quality of life. So share below which of these exercises was the most challenging for you, or perhaps which part of your body you feel needs the most strengthening. Let's build this journey together with patience and consistency, one step at a time. Perform the movement with a good pace. And I truly don't mind how deep you go. If you feel comfortable going really deep into the squat, perfect. Go as far as you can. But if you have knee issues and can only do a shallower movement, that's perfectly fine too. You'll still be doing a lot for strength and blood circulation. Now, if we're talking about building real strength, it's better to go deeper, but again, that's not an absolute requirement. The important thing is to do what you can without pushing beyond what your body allows. Progress often comes over time, and respecting your limits is crucial to avoid injuries. As with the first exercise, the key here is to keep the movement brisk. We want to ensure there are no pauses at the bottom of the squat. The goal is to maintain a continuous flow of motion without interruption, to keep the blood circulating and the muscles working efficiently. This also helps activate more muscle fibers, which is essential for building strength. Why is speed in the movement important? When we perform movements quickly and continuously, the body is forced to react and adapt more rapidly, which accelerates the muscle development process and improves blood circulation. This doesn't mean you need to move in an uncontrolled or rushed way, but rather that you should maintain a steady pace without long pauses. This type of training is excellent for improving muscular endurance, as well as being highly effective for cardiovascular health. The importance of control and posture. While performing the exercise, it's very important to maintain control of the movement and good posture. Although the goal is to execute the exercise continuously and briskly, you mustn't neglect proper technique. Make sure to keep your back straight, your core, abdominal area engaged, and your knees aligned with your feet. This will help prevent injuries and maximize the benefits of the exercise. If you feel comfortable and begin to master the movement, you can try increasing the depth of the squat or adding other variations such as holding a light weight in your hands or performing the movement at a faster pace. These variations help challenge your muscles and improve performance over time. Remember that progression in exercises happens gradually. If you can't perform a deep squat immediately, don't worry. The important thing is to focus on correct execution, perform the exercise consistently, and gradually increase the intensity as your body adapts. Over time, you'll see significant improvements in your strength, mobility, and overall health. If you're just starting out, it's perfectly acceptable to perform a more superficial squat or with less intensity. As your conditioning improves, you can increase both the depth and speed of the movement. The key to success is consistency. If you practice regularly, you'll begin to notice quick gains in both muscle strengthening and improved circulation. We want those quadriceps to work intensively, almost like they're your heart. Each time they contract, they push blood back up to the heart, which improves circulation. Now you'll notice an additional benefit: increased strength, and you'll really feel those quads working hard, likely beginning to fatigue at this point. You'll continue until it becomes a bit difficult to keep going, and then stop. Place the foam roller on the floor, take a 1 to 2 minute break, and repeat the cycle 3 times in total. This is an excellent exercise both for strengthening your legs and improving blood circulation. The constant movement of your legs, combined with muscle engagement, will ensure that blood circulates more efficiently throughout your body. By doing this continuously, you are not only challenging your muscles, but also giving a necessary boost to your circulatory system, which brings long-term cardiovascular benefits. After each cycle, rest periods are essential. They not only allow you to catch your breath, but also help reduce muscle fatigue. 1 to 2 minutes of rest is enough for your body to recover some energy and continue the exercise effectively. This downtime also gives your cardiovascular system a brief recovery without losing the workout's momentum. That way, you maintain exercise intensity and get maximum benefits without overloading your body. As you perform the exercise, you'll notice increased effort in your legs. Over time, your body adapts, and you'll be able to squat deeper and more controlled, strengthening your quadriceps and other lower body muscles. The repeated work of these muscles leads to greater endurance and strength, which not only enhances your physique, but also makes a big difference in daily activities. This helps with everyday tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or walking long distances. If you feel comfortable with the exercise and want to increase intensity, try holding light weights during the squat. Adding weight will increase resistance, making the exercise more challenging, but always continue to respect your limits. If at any point you feel pain or discomfort, reduce the intensity or take a longer break. Now, let's move on to the next exercise, which will help not only to strengthen your legs, but also to improve blood circulation. One of the most important muscle groups for boosting blood flow is the calves. So we'll include an exercise that focuses on them, as the calves play a crucial role in helping blood return to the heart. Calves act like a muscular pump, helping push blood upward against gravity. When you engage these muscles, especially during exercises like calf raises, you significantly improve circulation in your legs. This movement also helps strengthen these areas, preventing issues such as varicose veins and other poor circulation-related conditions. Now let's put those calves to work, and as with the previous exercises, we need the movement to be quick yet controlled. For this exercise, all you need is a bag, such as a sturdy canvas sack or a backpack. What you'll do is fill the bag with some heavy books or weights. Anything that adds a bit of weight to the bag. The goal is to make the exercise more challenging, so it needs enough load to help activate the calf muscles. Once the bag is prepared, place it on your back as shown. This exercise is called the calf raise. To perform it correctly, you'll need a step, which can be a stair or any elevated surface at home. If you don't have a step, the edge of a bench or a stable platform will also work. The idea is to use heel elevation to work the calves. First, place your feet on the edge of the step so that the balls of your feet rest on the edge and your heels can hang down below. This is important because the exercise's range of motion begins with the heels lowered, which helps stretch the calf muscles. Next, hold on to something stable, like a railing or bench, to ensure balance. Then, rise up onto the balls of your feet, contracting your calf muscles as you lift. Hold the position for a second or two, then lower slowly, allowing your heels to drop below the step's edge for greater muscle activation. As I mentioned, the movement needs to be quick but controlled. This means that when you lift your heels, you shouldn't rush. The descent should be slow and controlled to really work the calf muscles and maximize the benefits. Avoid using momentum or rocking yourself as you rise. The idea is to focus on muscle contraction and controlled movement. This exercise is excellent for improving circulation in the legs, especially in the calves, which are essential for returning blood to the heart. Each time you rise onto your toes, the calf muscles act like a pump, pushing blood upward and helping to improve circulation. Additionally, calf raises strengthen the lower leg muscles, which is crucial for mobility and stability, especially as we age. By using a weighted bag, such as one filled with books or weights, you're making the exercise more challenging and simultaneously increasing muscular endurance. Over time, this will help build strength in your calves and legs overall. However, if you're a beginner or have joint or knee issues, start without additional weight and focus on controlling the movement. If you find the exercise becoming easy, you can increase the difficulty in various ways. Besides adding weight, you can try performing the exercise with your feet together to challenge the calf muscles even more, or slowing the movement down for greater endurance. Another interesting variation is to turn your feet outward or inward, which will change calf activation and target different muscle groups. This is a simple yet highly effective exercise for improving leg strength and blood circulation. By performing it consistently, you'll begin to notice improvements in both calf endurance and strength, as well as an increase in blood flow to your legs. This type of exercise also helps prevent injuries and enhances mobility, which is essential for maintaining a good quality of life, especially as we grow older. And you will place half of your feet on the step, with your heels hanging off the edge, so that the front of your feet rests on the step, as shown here. We want your heels to lower until you feel a stretch in your calves. Once you feel that stretch, rise up and then lower again. Continuing the up and down movement, we won't hold the position at any point during the motion because, as mentioned before, the goal here is to increase blood flow. Each time the muscle contracts, we're essentially pumping blood back up to the heart, starting from the calves all the way up. The exercise is very simple but extremely effective. When you feel the calf stretch, you'll begin the up and down movement. The key here is not to pause. Each repetition should be continuous without holding at the top or bottom. The faster and more continuous the movement, the better. This will help boost blood circulation in your legs, while the calf muscles work to propel blood back to the heart. Over time, as you maintain the continuous movement, your calves will begin to tire, and that's great. It's a sign that you're not only improving circulation, but also strengthening your calf muscles simultaneously. Muscle fatigue is a good indicator that the exercise is effective and that you're challenging your body correctly. You should continue this movement until you reach the point of fatigue. Ideally, you should reach fatigue between 10 and 30 repetitions. If you can do more than 30 reps easily, that indicates the exercise is too light and you can add more weight, such as a bag filled with books or extra weights. If you can't manage at least 10 reps, then it's time to reduce intensity, perhaps performing the movement with body weight alone or decreasing the weight in the bag. The key is adjusting the exercise so that it challenges your body efficiently. Intensity can be controlled by both the weight and the speed of the movement. For beginners, using only body weight can be a great option. This helps you focus on technique without overloading the calves right away. As muscular endurance improves, you can increase the weight or speed of the movement. continuing to challenge your calves and enhancing both strength and circulation. Ideally, you should perform this exercise in 3 sets with 1 to 2 minute rest intervals between them. If you prefer, you can also spread the sets throughout the day if you can't complete them all at once. The important thing is consistency and ensuring you perform the repetitions in a controlled manner. Each set should be challenging but doable within your body's limits. This exercise offers benefits beyond just calf strength. It also helps improve overall blood circulation in the legs, reducing the risk of circulatory issues like varicose veins that many people face over time. Additionally, the continuous movement strengthens the cardiovascular system because activating the calves also engages the blood return system. If you practice this exercise regularly and consistently, you'll begin to notice improvements in calf strength, mobility, and, most importantly, blood flow in your legs. This type of exercise is simple but effective, and it can be done anywhere with just a few basic items. Over time, you'll see a significant difference not only in your calves, but also in your overall leg health and well-being. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these aspects impacted you the most? Do you feel you need to improve your balance, strengthen your legs, relieve back pain, or perhaps regain confidence in your own movements? Share your experience, your story, and your challenges in the comments. I read each response carefully. They're essential for me to create upcoming content, always focusing on what can truly transform your routine. If this video helped you in any way, if it planted a seed of hope that there's still much to be done, I warmly invite you to subscribe to the channel. Join our community of people who have decided to take charge of their own health, who know that the secret isn't big sacrifices but small, consistent decisions. Here, we understand that every step counts and that the process is ongoing. Hit the bell so you don't miss any new videos, and if possible, share this content with someone you love who could benefit from these practices. Let's grow together step by step, calmly but always with intention. Because in the end, what really matters isn't your age, but the courage to start over whenever it's necessary. And if you've made it this far, leave a comment with the word focus, just so we know we're in this journey together. Who knows? Your courage might inspire someone else to take their first step today.